Hi everyone! Today, samahan niyo ako magluto ng aming lunch na saffron risotto o risotto alla milanese. This is a classic and famous Italian risotto na nanggaling sa Milan. Very simple but full of flavor and satisfying to eat. So, let's get cooking. First, let's make our simple vegetable stock. Ang gagamitin lang natin ay 3 main ingredients: onion, carrot, and celery. Just roughly chop all the ingredients. Then, i-transfer ito sa cold water. Pwede kayong mag-add ng tomatoes or herbs like rosemary for extra flavor and aroma. Sa Milan, ang kadalasan nilang ginagamit ay beef stock. So, pwede kayong gumamit ng beef instead of vegetable. Maglagay ng a little bit of salt. Bring it to a boil. Pag nagsisimula ng kumulo yan, lower the heat and let it simmer for 30 minutes. Now, let's move on to the risotto. Ang gagamitin lang natin ay half ng onion. But you can also use shallots for a milder taste. Finally, chop the onion. Yung ibang Italians, ayaw nila ng onion in their risotto. So kung meron kayong Italian husband or mga bisita, it's best to ask their preference. Gusto ba nila with or without onion? Pagtapos na, set it aside. Pour extra virgin olive oil into a pan. Yung oil, hindi kailangang mainit bago ilagay ang chopped onion. You can add it right away. Yung iba gumagamit ng butter, and yung iba naman, they use a mix of butter and oil. Keep an eye on it and keep stirring. Lulutuin ang onion hanggang maging translucent na. Hindi natin kailangan i-brown ito. Pag translucent na, add your Carnaroli rice. This is the best rice for risotto, known as the Prince of Risotto, dahil meron itong high starch content, which gives risotto its naturally creamy texture. One of the secrets to a perfect risotto is to toast the rice. Ginagawa natin ito to keep the starch inside the grains and help the rice cook evenly. There are 2 ways to check if the rice is toasted. First, by touch. If the rice is hot, it's ready. Second, by appearance. Pag ang grain ay naging slightly translucent na. Maglagay ng white wine and let it evaporate completely until wala na kayong naaamoy na alcohol. Add 2 ladles of hot vegetable stock. Make sure na ang stock ninyo ay hot. Kailangan mainit. Stir it. Make sure na yung rice hindi nag-stick sa bottom ng pan. And let it simmer. Pag almost dry na, add another ladle of stock and continue stirring. Sa pagluto ng risotto, kadalasan it takes about 14 to 16 minutes. Depende kung anong klase ng rice ang gamit. You need to cook it slowly and with passion. There's no shortcuts. On the third addition of stock, add the saffron powder. Medyo may kamahalan ito kaya siguraduhin yung magagamit nyo lahat ng walang sayang. Mix thoroughly. Add a pinch of salt and season with black pepper. Stir well. Follow the same process. Tuwing makikita ninyo yung liquid ay almost absorbed na, go ahead and add another splash of stock. Cooking is about feeling, so you need to sense the right timing when adding the liquid. When the risotto is almost done, add saffron pistils for extra aroma and elegance. But this is optional. Kung wala kayo nito, okay lang. Now it's ready. Turn off the heat and add cold butter straight from the fridge. Napaka-importante nito. Cold butter helps create a stable and silky sauce, making the risotto creamy instead of oily. For the final ingredient, add cold Parmigiano Reggiano, also straight from the fridge like butter. Small details like this make a huge difference in the final result. Remember, toast the rice, timing is everything, and always use cold butter and cheese. If you follow all these steps, ma-achieve nyo ang final stage ng risotto, called mantecatura. This gives you that wave-like consistency, or alonda in Italian. Ayan ang sign of a perfect risotto. Now, it's time to serve! Look at that! So creamy and very appetizing. Before serving, spread the risotto by gently tapping the bottom of the plate. Parang ganito. This is a classic finishing move in Italian kitchens. Isa rin itong visual test of a good risotto. It should spread gently. Ito na ang ating saffron risotto. Risotto alla Milanese. Buon appetito! Wow! So creamy, so flavorful, so perfecto. You must try this. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in my next recipe.